Hello there. It's just afternoon on Sunday, the 23rd of April, and so here I am outside. It's sunny but chilly, and here are the blocks, the pavers, paving tiles rather than concrete pavers, that I've been taking up from here. Now, there was an area here of those pavers when I bought the place, 25 years ago or so. Um, and it led up to a set of steps, and so there's only one set of steps for the two sides, and so you went up and then you had to go to either side, there was a railing. That railing that you see on either side continued across with just a gap where the steps were, and that looked to me like that was just not really convenient for bringing in any kind of furniture. So I decided to have that replaced. And so then take these up and put them back in after the concrete work was done on either side. And what I'm having to do now is just redo that for the second time because stuff gets in. So here is a garden tool generally used for digging out weeds. And what I've been doing is sliding it under the block and levering the block up gently and getting my fingers under it and pulling and getting the block out. There we go. And you can see how the block sank in, and then the man that cuts grass for me will not use the bagger, so he sprays grass all over everything, so that doesn't help. So that's how I've been taking the blocks out. And I've been thinking about how I'm going to try to avoid repeating this situation because I am not in great health and do not want to have to do this again. Parts of my body really dislike this. So for a while I was thinking maybe I'll just leave these out entirely and put some zinnias in here. Then I thought begonias. And then I thought leave gaps in between the blocks and put a begonia in here and there. And my most recent thought is putting them back in without putting them in so tight as they were put in by the man who did the work for me before. See, he turned these blocks on end so that he could make a tight alternating pattern of bricks, which isn't how they were originally. Originally they were like these are here, the way they're stacked, just square. But he made up his own mind and did it this way. Anyway, so that made this real tight, and that's part of the problem because getting them out when they're that tight is a task and a half, and it makes it also difficult to take one out and get a weed out, or even just pull a weed out without a weed block. So what I've been thinking is, without these in there, that gives me that much extra space per row to not make them so tight. So that's a possibility. Or, as I was thinking, leave one out here and there and just put in a flowering plant, which is never a bad idea except when you have to dig in between and get everything out. See, that's been my problem. I thought if I put in perennials, then it would just be that way, minimal maintenance. But what it actually turned out to be is maximal problem, because the weeds and stuff, the grass, gets in between the perennials and you can't get them out, can't get it out. Whereas if you do annuals, then they die at the end of the season and you can dig the whole thing up for the next year and get all the grass and little shrubs and stuff that volunteered out. So that may be where I'm going with that. Anyway, I'm going to take a few more out. See you later. Bye-bye.